Welcome to another product feedback video. In this video we'll be looking at the Thermaltake V3 case. This is the Black Edition. It's targeted more at a value for money consumer looking for a very good case at a relatively cheap price. This is valued at 99 Australian dollars and it also comes with a power supply. On the front it's an all mesh finish with nice solid power button, and you've got the restart button here. On the opposite side of the buttons you've got another sort of button look here like something, but it's actually just part of the design. Along the front it's a glossy finish here for your floppy drive, or if you have anything small that you want to put in there, along with two USB ports, a microphone and headphone jack along the front. The side of the case, it has a small clear finish here so you can see through to your CPU as well as your fan, along with a meshed slot here. The top of the case gives facility for two 120mm fans, which are not included with the actual case. Inside the case you're provided with a 450 watt Thermaltake power supply, along with an array of different cables and connections. You're also provided with the cables that connect up to the front of the power buttons, USB buttons, headphone and microphone jack. Being an all black edition, the inside is completely black. A little bit of a downside that the power supply isn't black to accompany the finish of the case, which is a little bit of a letdown. On the top you also have a 120mm fan, which is included with the case. If you notice here on the right hand side, it's all a screwless design, so you can lock in. They also provide you with your power cable as well as a whole bunch of necessary screws. The locking mechanism on the side panel is actually one whole piece which connects with the side of the case, which allows for a much more flush and solid finish. The rear of the case features 6 slots for expanding cards. You also have your motherboard tray up the top, as well as even looks like the facility for water cooling. Behind the motherboard you gain access to a reasonable amount of cooling facility, as well as a reasonable amount of space for cable management, and you get about 3 to 4, maybe even 5 mils to fit around the side here for your cabling. You just have to be careful with the way you do it. The bottom of the case you get facility for another fan, as well as plenty of ventilation for air to flow through. The bottom legs are extremely solid and they don't feel cheap at all. Final opinion on the Thermaltake V3 Black Edition. This case is targeted to the consumer who's on a tight budget. I have purchased many cheap cases in my life for many customer builds, and I can definitely say that even at its $99 recommended retail price, I will be extremely glad to keep this on my desk. It provides you with an extremely solid build as well as an extremely well ventilated computer case. The buttons on the power and the restart are extremely solid, as well as the fact that you gain a 450 watt power supply, which is more than enough for general purpose use. So would I recommend it? If you're on a tight budget and you're looking for a good case, the Thermaltake V3 Black Edition is a very good choice.
Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest product feedback, videos and reviews.